Hey everyone, we are going to go over how to create a tracker. So once you've signed in and you land on your home dashboard, you can go ahead and select Tracker at the top. Once you've selected that, you can see different trackers that I've already created. I am just going to go ahead and click Add Tracker at the upper right, and then select my subject. I'm going to go ahead and select Math. Choose your core standards. Now these will default to what our district is utilizing. So for math, it's Common Core State Standards Traditional. If you go to Language Arts, it'll switch to CCS Language Arts. And so depending on the subject that you teach, make sure that the default matches what is in the slide for this training course. I'm going to go ahead and select a class. I'll add a description so that I know what tracker this is specifically. I'll color code it to make sure that it's just easily identifiable. And then when you're going into adding your students, go ahead and just select Add Students Individually to create your tracker. And then the majority of us are going to add from SIS, which would be Infinite Campus. And so if you are already tied to a course in Infinite Campus, that means you're tied to a course in Canvas. And so you would add from SIS and then click Import Students. Now, let's say you're a specialist or an interventionist and you're not necessarily tied to a class, but you do have students within small groups that you might pull. You would go ahead and select Type In, and then you would manually type in your student's name. And then select 001 for this tracker. And then you can save and add another student. And complete this process as you add your students for that small group work. I'm going to hit save and close. And so you can already see I have students populated, and you can sort if you'd like by last name alphabetically, and then different standards for my 9th grade language arts class has already been populated for me. All right, this is how you add a tracker in your students. If you are either tied to a course, you do it through the SIS, or if you are a specialist or an interventionist or a team member that supports small groups, you would go ahead and add those in by the Type In.